Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to this glorious, amazing Thursday early evening. It is Thursday. I'm Adrienne Marks, the Me Time Guru, as I've been called this week, and the lovely Marina Nani. And we're here to bring you sunshine and good feelings. And just wondering what's been going on with you this week. I've had week. Somebody said to me yesterday, "Oh, you're very chipper." And I said, well, when the weather's so wonderful, it is so, as I say, I don't know where you are in the world, but I'm in London and we don't often get days when the weather is as glorious as it has been the last few days. I mean, we're talking high 20s and blue sky. It is just, it really is wonderful, and I'm enjoying it so much, and it does make you feel good. And that's what me time is all about, isn't it? It's all about feeling good and knowing that how you're dressing and how you're looking, because if it's winter and you're all bundled up and you've got your shoulders hunched up and you're not feeling too good, that really doesn't help you. That makes you feel in a bad mood. It's not conducive to yourself. When the sun's shining and the sky is blue and the mornings are light, and you can have barbecues and you can meet with friends and eat outside. I have been to a lot of concerts, musical concerts, and a bit of theatre as well, all outside in the last. And it's just, oh my God, it is so amazing. And I just love it, as you can tell. And bring that awesomeness, that sunshine into your life as well. Because as I say, I don't know where you are. I don't know where you are. But I also don't know where you are emotionally or physically. And you might be going through a hard time. And I hope you're not. But if you are, it's probably very difficult to resonate with somebody who's being sort of, very jolly, like I am. Know that it's not always been like this for me. I've had some really, really tough, very unhappy times. But do you know what? Thinking about this the other day, and I thought, is all we've got. Yesterday's gone. We can't do anything about the past. And, sometimes I wish I could just, get into a time machine and go back and start all over again, knowing, of course, what I know now. But you can't do that. You have to go forward. And the thing is, tomorrow's not here either. And a lot of people spend their time but planning for the future and not living in the now. It's really all we've got. So you have to enjoy each moment. You have to make you feel good and laugh and enjoy the sunshine and going on in your heart. I've been talking to a lot of people this week about me time and about how I help people de-stress, because a toxic situation or a bad situation, whether it's work, relationships, health, whatever's going on, you're not flowing. Life is not flowing, and you're struggling. And life wasn't meant to be a struggle. Life was meant to be this great thing, this fun. It wasn't meant to be. I remember my mother, who died many years ago now, but she was she was over 90 when she died, and she had a very, very tough. She was the oldest of 8 children. She grew up in the East End of London. My grandmother had a shop. My grandmother had no time for her children, so my mother became like little mum and looked after them all the time. And my mother spent a lot of her life duty, having to look after people, and she felt, even when she got married and she had me and my brother, it was still all duty. But she got to a stage in her life, and it came to her quite late, but she was about, I don't know, maybe 75, 80. And she got to that stage where she got, I don't know, it was like a switch went on in her head. And she got totally irresponsible. And she was funny. And, you know, I would say to her, you know, what are you going to do when you grow up? And she stopped taking things seriously. And I was really did that because actually had, although she had a very bad start, she actually had this switch, this change of ideas, and her life stopped being a struggle. She started enjoying it. Everybody wanted to spend time with her, and she was so lovely. And as I say, she was incredibly funny, took nothing seriously. Say is, don't wait till you're 70, don't wait till you're an old person. Do it now. You know, hug the people that you care about. Be silly if you want to. Just, you know, have fun and really enjoy yourself, because life is too short. You know, one day you wake up and it's all over, and you can't. You only regret things in life you don't do. So you have to have the good stuff, because life is made up with all these wonderful little memories, you know, friends, going to have a lovely meal and going on the river, talking to people. It's all about connections and experiences, going on holiday, travel. Travel is the most amazing, wonderful way of enriching your life, because you see how other people live, and you can really get a sense of the world. Nice to be able to sort of, you know, I love when I'm away, going to markets and just wandering around, even if you can't speak the language, even if you know a couple of phrases, and you can say something like, oh, how much is this? Or, you know, point and say, I want that cheese. I mean, whatever it is. And it enriches your life so much. I was talking to somebody the other day who'd been to Lake Garda in Italy, and when he was telling me, his whole face changed, because it was such an awesome experience. When you talk about your holidays, when you talk about good experiences, your whole demeanor changes. So if you're going through some bad stuff at the moment, remember the good times, because, you know, a very, very good friend of mine once said, you know, this too shall pass. And the bad stuff, you know, it evens itself out. One day it's bad, one day it's good, you know. But what we have to do is we have to be aware of what the bad stuff is, and we have to get rid of it, because, you know, as I say, life isn't meant to be a struggle. Life isn't meant to be unhappy. The universe doesn't want you to be unhappy. The universe doesn't want you to have a struggle. The universe wants you to have whatever it is you want, within reason, obviously. And so there are ways. I have processes and tools that can help you get rid of, you know, those limiting beliefs that stop you from jumping out of the comfort zone, because sometimes that's what happens. We don't want to appear foolish. Do you know what? One of the joys for me of getting older is that I don't care what people think. Not really. You know, if I want to do something, I'll do it. If I want to talk to somebody in the street, or on the train, or on a bus, or at a bus station, or wherever, in the park, total strangers, I will talk to them, because I believe that we've all got this innate sort of love and generosity and fire inside us, this spark, and it's our duty to share it. You know, the Marianne Williamson poem, which is amazing, which I don't know off by heart, and if you know the poem, go, and if you don't know it, go look it up, because it starts off about, who are you to say that you're not amazing, that you're not wonderful? And we do ourselves a disservice by holding ourselves back, by not giving the best we can be. Because when you do give the best, when you start to love yourself, which is what me time's all about, when you start loving yourself and you give out this aura of excitement and fun and love, then other people are drawn to you. So good stuff starts happening to you. What I call little miracles, but they're not miracles. It's just the universe's way of saying, hey, you're doing a grand job. Be grateful for everything you've got in your life. If you've got a crummy job, be grateful you've got a job. And I tell you what, if you say every day, I'm really grateful that I've got a job, things will start happening, and you will find that maybe somebody will offer you another job, a better job. Maybe it'll be a promotion. Maybe you'll find suddenly the job isn't so bad, because a lot of it is down to our perception about how we see the world. My job is crummy. Maybe, other people sort of badmouth your boss, and so you just join in. But maybe he's quite nice to you. So maybe you should just sort of go, you know what? I don't really want to hear that. And if you say to yourself, I always work for the most amazing bosses, then the boss will be nice to you. It doesn't happen overnight, and you have to get into the habit of doing it. Like saying every morning, as I've said so many times before, waking up and saying, today's going to be a great day. I choose to make it so. And when you go to sleep, today was a great sleep. Today was a great day. And tomorrow's going to be even better. And that way you're putting out to the universe, you know what? And when you have issues and obstacles that come up, because we all do, nobody's perfect. And who would want to be perfect? Not me. But when issues do come up, I had a situation earlier this week where I was really worried about something. And what I do is, and I find it really works for me, it might not work for you, but this is an idea. Write it down. Just put it down and just write down, why am I feeling like this? What's going on? What am I doing? And you can work through on your own every single thing. Oh, why did I do that? What was the point of that? And you can and then you say, I don't know what to do. I've got this decision to make and I really don't know what to do. And I always put at the end, I'm asking the universe to help me. I'm asking the universe, I'm putting it out there. This is what I want, but I don't know how I'm going to get there. And I'm asking the universe to help me. And then I stop thinking about it. And I'm like, okay, I've done my bit now. Universe, I'm going to go to sleep and I'm going to do whatever I want to do. I'm going to get on with my life and the universe will help me. And it does. And because suddenly you find you're not worrying about things, because when you worry about things, you contract and your vibration goes down. When you put it out there and you're saying to the universe, okay, this is the situation and I really don't know what I need to do, but I'm asking your help. And then you lose control. You let go of the control. You don't lose it. You let go of the control. And you say to the universe, help me. But when you say help me, you don't go, oh, but by the way, I know that I ought to do it that way. No, you say, I need your help. This is the situation. And so I want you to help me. And then you give it to the universe. And then you go about your daily whatever. Because it's now in the hands of the universe. And within 24 hours, 48 hours, something will happen and you'll go, oh, well, there you go. That's really good. And you just go off onto your little path again. It works. It's not a miracle, because what you're doing is you're saying, I need help. You're putting it out there and you're conserving your energy. You're not sitting there worrying. You're just getting on with your life. And when your vibration is high, you attract good stuff to you. When your vibration is low, you attract more of the rubbish. You attract lack. You attract toxic relationships. You attract bad times. And I know what I'm talking about because I've been there and I've done it. Trust me, I know. So it takes work, but you can do it. You can do it. I know you can. Of course you can. It's a choice. It's a choice of life or death, good health or bad health, love or, average mediocrity. Life isn't meant to be mediocre, as somebody said earlier this week. Life is meant to be amazing and wonderful. And I know that every single person who's listening now, every single person has this spark, this awesome being inside them. And you've just got to let it out. You've got to be brave and say, you know what? And it is scary. I know that because I've been there. And you need somebody to hold your hand. I'm here. I'm here for you. That's why I talk to you every week. That's why I'm here for you. I want to help you. I don't want you to waste your life the way I think I wasted mine. Too many years went past where I was a victim. I let people and circumstances and stuff happen to me. And all that happened was that my vibration went further and further down. And I got more and more unhappy. And the more I went down, the more unhappy I got. And so it goes on. It's awful. But what I'm saying is when you start to believe, when you start to say, do you know what? I need some help because I can't do this on my own. And you reach out and you've got somebody holding your hand and saying, I've been there, I've done it. I can show you the way. Then you start making incredible strides and discoveries. And before you know it, life has changed. And you've really done nothing dramatic, or you've just tweaked some thoughts. You've just changed your vibration. You've just started saying, I love and accept myself exactly as I am. You've started putting a smile on your face in the morning because this day is the best day of your life. And tomorrow's going to be even better. But you start believing that. You look in the mirror in the morning and you go, hello, gorgeous, how are you? Even if you feel like awful. And you start believing it. And when you start believing it, your system starts believing it. And the universe starts believing it. And then from there, oh my God, it's unlimited. The possibilities are endless for you. And all it takes is one little step. And I'm offering you my Mastery Discovery session, which is a half an hour, one-to-one, just you and me, just talking. You can tell me what's going on and I'll help you. Totally free of charge. There's no obligation. But I really want to connect with you and show you what you are capable of. So go to my website. It's www.adriennemarks.contact-us.html. Very simple. And I really want you to connect with me. I really want to help you become who I know you can be. My book, Me Time, The Woman's Ultimate Guide to Fulfilling Your Potential, was exactly that. It's about fulfilling your potential. And I wrote that because I have a passion to help people, because I so want people to enjoy their lives. I don't want people to waste their lives. Life, as John Lennon said, is what happens when we're making other plans. And I go one step further and I said, life is all about listening to your heart and making every moment count, enjoying the sunshine, enjoying everything that goes on in the world, and being part of it, not sitting back, being a part of it, not apart from it. There's a big difference. Holding yourself back because you don't want to do it. The only person in the end it hurts is you. I'm so serious about this. I want the best for you. Maybe like your mum used to say to you, I only want the best for you, but it's true, I do. And it's from my heart. And even though I can't see you, I want to see you, I want to hear you, I want to hear from you. I am so passionate about helping you, whatever's going on in your life. Please, please, please contact me because I am here for you. All you've got to do is just fill in that form, Adrienne Marks, metime.com/contact us.html. And I'm so looking forward to speaking to you and helping you. And if you're in the sunshine, keep enjoying it. If it's not sunny where you are, I'm sure it will be soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. And I'm sending you lots and lots of love, lots of sunshine and hugs. So take care. Bye-bye.